29 minutes after the hour of 7, you're running show from 9 till 9, and your day air sports night, you can see 18 aba. Gifty and tied, in terms of social media, mami, and the DT, to see Tafa, Namia Doma, Oko Facebook, Asempa 94.7 FM, Ubon say, it da so say, Kama, I didn't so, I receive Bea, Sajumedi, a bit me Akoye, Philip to AK-47, the gunshot man, writer, Abenyo Ewaha, and I feel immortal Kwame Jakwe Champon, and I feel so Uniaba Kevin. Paddy Botry, best Bernard Paddy Botry, Sanyama in Namon Church on Fangun Krata so. Into no so ha, Eboa Emaniama Etiakuyi Edia Mai, El Sergedia, Yedi Ebe, Mosquito, and so a backing vocalist, El Chironum, and I feel Cobrukuahine, and so Etin Chair, Womina, Edio Musum, Ete Chirabua, and Medic Medeke, see Etmi Abro, Mesro, and Repomum, Nebia Mani, their two and a phone, so do I drink Chetia na and Komoi, what do I drink Chekaka, Etmia Bahon, Mefa WhatsApp comments, my personal line so 0244 483290 0244 483290 now also adventure aba. In the meantime, in between time no channel so mami bio say normalization committee nei wo mo ede ad hoc committees no etimi atoja normalization committee ehwese ne ma ese course na wo mo execute omo mandate na nkoma ebisa no committees no wo ma ye wo committee wo mo ehwe domestic league so communication national teams na afi technical and development referees committee and afi so marketing and sponsorship committee normalization committee woman san to from bruta na me adoma bekom na afia resene nema esi ekoso omo problem pa ne se womo enhwehwe mrachiri kwan emfa mbata ne omo eye ne ho omo dwumadi a omo eguso edinu na me adoma bekom na afia resene hye ne esi eko na uhwemu a na je se nkomode bebrebe na ene ne yede eba Oko normalization committee no so akachia wo ad hoc committee si o mateno o manfa legal committee discipline committee ni appeals committee ama asemi ba ahefo and be kan de be ko court ankasa na we say na university football so nsem so yemfa nko court ankasa nti one for legal committee and discipline committee appeal committee no one for sa committee si ama ye be ne den e wo se na nema esi ekoso election committee one of the major important committees as a mutumi sante no hwe modalities e be fa so de ato aba na yi FA president ni na no normalization committee omabuomani ede aguso enika nyame adoma ehonkomo beba na afia de ho agim na won se na niam esi eko but committees wo ede beba yi na no very very interesting wo hye wodo a omugusu di no na ukomu ahwe se na babon esi eko atim sampa normalization committee wo emfa ehwe enye hwe ekrom ha eniti ene eguso ewo ba bia ye woyi na hye somame se committees aba no obamu ahwe se na niam esi eko a na chese referees committee no Kujo Fianu and a chairman ho Alex Corti K ono so member e honum Vivian Ago ejina mubi and afi so car Ashi enso ye member Obama Adam Mukala enso ye member and Emmanuel Dasobre secretary e honum e kan oko FIFA circular ni ma say for someone to become the head of the referees committee no he must be a former referee FIFA circular no okana stiawa e hanom enti wura Kujo Fianu enim ba bia na bakosemu wadi referee da ne chairman edema referees oh Jesus Christ emra na enim too much na sade enti na ma bia ehu sane ma wi ayaro semu wo sempa na atugana no but na ebi mo sre because adwuma mo ye ina no ase o mo fa so pa ne se dachi bia ne ye de o mo betu committee so ye bekom your domestic league eno so be ma Dr. Kwame Baniako chairman oh eradi Yesu doctor yenkase onyadi o yadi but adwuma o ye no ohwe adaje ne ho ana domestic league oba hu committee Josabu Alasa ye tetebotan ana onde owura Kwame Tofianko asade be kan e honum Frank Todd member ana Mike Bonsu enso member ana Dr. Kweku Ovusu Asare be ko trabo chedi da Ghana man bibiri na refi ana no so aba Mercy Tego ono so abamu ana fe Sena Akoto Ampaw ene be o secretary o dwumadi a on ba bedim ye ba marketing and sponsorship committee na mehwe se bia be kaso o ye the marketing guru bin ana ba be kokko sponsors na ba entempa na bo ma ne matian kwem mo se Gladilai ono be chairman na fe so yawo ampofu ankra vice chairman yawo Adolabi ono so member nana ampene boaten twum ejina mu bi as a member Frederick Frimpong member Richard Ahiagbele ono so ejina as a member na afi so ba mu ahwe se na nema esi ekwa dini bi enika pa ohwe se na nema esi tia wo mu a na se omode TT Ousunote ono so de din abeshim ana afia Crunchwa in team ono so ye member William Bossman and so your secretary any count we na Jesus Christ, we need Jesus Christ. Kuma national teams Dr. Patrick Ofori on a chairman. Samuel Segufo a vice chairman and I feel so Mrs. Sophia Koko a member Frank Edu Jr. Ejinamubi as member Eboko to also a member Gifty Apia Gifty Apia Black Queens captain I am fananko you know ono no mudi dia be shimwa Charles Kojo team wiki Charles ono so ne ohwe ani Francis Esam Edu ono ahu Gifty Apia coach na bashiri for cry call e go fananko we that committee so ye radi yesu obi o wie ne bobo yo hia ball no for okay communications and promotions Paul Adomochiri Yesu Eko Asma Jesus Abet Sam Kwame Sefa Kan Ohene Brenya Ebo Kwansa Ana Tamimu Isa oh Tami Unya Juma sa Tamimu pe Juma de aye sa we mu the ad hoc committee sa we mu be Juma for 4 weeks. Yes, I'm completely on mandate. Inti we ne shasha and also etimi aba. Inti nyame adom e behese ne Mexico so. Uhuma ad hoc committees no. Omo na receive omo terms of reference. Mame Lucy Quest, Vice President of Normalization Committee.
Asempa FM.
Omo terms of reference. Na odi show mo sa e wotwumedi enu so 20 pm no. Ni kan na are ho so 35 minutes after the hour of 7, I still ESCMP Asempa 94.7 FM. In fact, we are the only authenticated in terms of sports. Na yede no kura woman no ebija no won nyama easy koso. FIFA circular and say for somebody to become the head of the referees no, he must be a former referee. To be a loss of the game no, on far bench and another. On no head and a referee na kasa no, assistant was our committee name. Arewu na me adom wrestling nema esia koso bi nso anya kwenya aye adwuma committees ni bi pay omo performance nye nso mo a na normalization committee ene eye wo mu crew aban no ni obi a omo de we ma present am say 4 weeks on mandate no mo de be adwuma na most important committees say formal legal committees no de lalai wo ma fa bi amma e ho sene nema esia koso bi anso prompt om san kofo yi na nkofo mu nimade pa chese omo je omo de no ano no omo prompt om say we ne be ebeboa ama ne matia koyi omo magene sa ye be he tena hye ebisi akobat road safety campaign kakra ho me kira wo say fisa break kodie Joy FM in collaboration with Guinness Ghana Breweries Public Limited Company and Total Petroleum Ghana Limited and your desanction some creative bro road safety tips today channel son sell nam kwanso me hu say e obi mo nam kwanso kwakutwumu and Dominic is here bo nam kwanso mu kofi but so Western Mexico so do not overtake and pass other vehicles stopped for pedestrians so between secretary and in overtaking in cars ahodo a omo gina onamum odu ba bia me pacho between say gina so na omo atwam no omo atwam kama do not overtake and pass other vehicles stop for pedestrians odu ba bia hu say nkofo atwam a no gina de amom kama na omo so atwam and overtaking en ka say utwaka bi ho ukwanfa Ibiasimu ifia na ko bia ofie nso krawa obi de to audio so
Asempa FM
road city tips are yede ebro no Guinness Ghana Breweries Limited madama was live every day everywhere and you can for the amount VIP joint transport service for Techri and Ivan Mike multi-purpose company limited so we build for the nation and a Greenfield Scientific Care Backlink say producers of Ajenkwan Garlic Plus God is a healer one more Techri pa and the science some queen 18 ba hey Guinness in same way do na Western Mexico so unu bi da dey try Guinness hwe di manu asemachi na try Guinness na hwe se ensenemu de papa aje so setimi ka bia no so betia boa e mo setra atia koyi maka Guinness abakwa sema chiro da se ukomu a Western nema esie kwa ensan ensa ba kwa 1759 and ye dey sansen by 260 years ago and ensan by ensan bu ha keba hwo mo ne adade nansan na eba but Guinness dey achepa amfa no ma obi enwi obi atiase na introduce in 1979 mo 260 years achewu na black with a white head na flavor no e friend tangy a boy Juma Pa, which Ghana for Kodra, or Bachelor, the component of Guinness. Is answer or Western Mexico, so I put that back or patronize the pardon. Now, Eboa, Emma Nema 18 Koyi. Guinness 4 year sales in 2011 amounted to about 850 million liters. Our Western and Asia Qua, the million BBB, a 220 million US dollars, and a omutimi a tonye. Amount 14 years ago. Guinness is saying over 50 countries are available in over 120 countries. Our Western and Asia Qua, there's a insane air. I'm for no pa. Now, open so no sense, be a grand bonus to the buffet. Eddie Mamma will say, be between Numbi, 4 cities 50 pesos. Mr. Say open sound on party furniture risk course, Gordon Tram Hotel, Nechi, Abercon, Pap 16, Aberco Douglas, and then a very precious or more, Pap 16, Abercon Guinness in Saint Buho, 4 cities 50 pesos. 4 cities 50 pesos. Nano,
Asempa FM
42 near Nippon, Mifia Cram Cotonoa, or Pap 16, O Trebia, so you may so you Mifionye, no scanning Trebia, and Pap 16, nice place. Aqua, Obina Guinness be etiato, and 4 cities 50 pesos. Myself, Onoma Fajonica Craton, Saint Brunia and Tibia, they were Humbabia, Edo Echo. Betway at the jackpot number, Kukonuson, Ewa, a buy a bagaya, a ubulu, a agbo, and I make count for the amount. Would you him say by weddy? Myself, oh, pick play pick 5 hours, 35 matches results. Greater house liberty album winning up to 10,000 Ghana cedis. Oh, pick 15 there, or selected 15 matches results, up to 1.6 million Ghana cedis, and no bit a mega 10 million play Colossus by selecting 7 correct score lines. Ye, Betway na. Womo fast okra say a dose e bibi Betway na or say take your shot at being the next Betway Brunei. Betway is better than men's good and intimate bobsewa bomodianda so don't be tianji Betway mu na boma ne matia kwedema because Betway de o bet na wa chance de da say etofum de a osika na walusu but men's goes you want to use kada ho edu bibia na oyi babam o metua nti Betway de etuwani so na tuwani so mesew bomodianda so do ho be gi Betway mu www.betway.com.gh. Register now. And the Betway Nikomo. You can Betway bet the responsible way for the love of the game and you decide and see at the amount. And then Hit FM, hottest DJ competition, Jumedino, Guso, Kosopa, Huma, Westy World Properties, leave your true comfort. Tomotechri, Susie Eba, Sagana Man, and Memadamasi. Chris Coconut Milk said natural milk for healthy living. And a Royce energy drink, it's my style. And a glorious juice, says so refreshing. Papa's Pizza, say taste it, love it. Citroless mixture, Mr. And then we shall give to your team some pagay. Now, from now, I can't tell you a so need not to come up. Minimum be a fire, says Citroless mixture, the hinter no. And my patrol is slim to look and then smart for the future. Day by day, men, a powerful body care for active men. We share masturbation.
Asempa FM.
I know saying be a man in common training some keto or chopanos who what thing can say day by day men or boss say by day. Emma Hussein is a Koba at a chase in the city and a lomo good Omina Nebojuma Abua Emma Hits FM Hotel ZG on Earthing Unique Talent Jumedino Niama Etian 2 year honum. Intino Mr. Omoni and Dasa on this half will be to send this also Niabua Emma Niama Etian Quio Madama woman attached Abua. Emma yede sports night we dey see etia bro yenko bright yebo atila ho na yenko asante mantema gudim ensem keka yefa mugui enfema bright. Okay bright yemwajo obrini yenkwe
wala smeje so ewe ye Kumasi ana apia asante mantem na de tiene se wala owa timo owa Kumasi asante mantema sabi efiti no ye tiene se bebi kan edwa ko boase aye asante gudisa se omo na Kumasi omo na aye omuju omo mre na de tiene se uko boase asante gudu ameka so omo na wa asante mantem mu ndi Kumasi boase asante gudu na no na me kan we fidi we so se enkebiana aye omo title sponsor first Betway omo 18 organize a tournament mini tournament bi another mini knockout bi e dey ama omo big kwa wo do omo sponsor omo Ghana ase na dey chen say me bo as go di me bo liberty na dia ma ana aduana start si a dey ba beto ja ne say empento a confirm me ate say teduma de bi bia ekoyi ahwe be dal first Saturday 4 teams ni ba be share wo Boaselin Clay Sports Stadium na omotimesi akana 2 days obaba no 19th and 20th of January na eno ene de aba ye de ema etie20 de plan say ade say games no ebetimi ahase Saturday na Sunday 20th of January na as good for say say no the ten say now on check ya no mo na eye Asante Kotoko si akan eye president former president eye John Adikun Kufuor cap Jakapa Adante president Tijani Joshua first half na na witimi pra ya unya no ko witimi pra ko tanchen na the person Tijani Joshua still an unya ntono timi resume training eye nano eye grada na te Abrante na ntuma ni training ti ye say omo the Abrante be ko na to o makoye say your man medical treatment na say medical team na review any injury situation no etime we say the city in the Sabah penalty na o ta ko team game as good was corner Shafi Mumuni and so more striker on so pia Shafi Mumuni should be ten say you see best for 3 weeks there na dia Shafi Mumuni be to ma ba park Shaba be fiakan enti as good for sale ni mamu ya be dia ma mo say tournament ni bash wo mukuro mo de na mum the ten say o mu 2 players key players pa captain and Abrante Shafi Mumuni last season ni adena oyo omo eye talisman na ode ni mu atese oyo goal scorer animal ni amatimi koyi edmas goga na Abrante no na etime pushi apo so eye ntona na ama ni amatimi koyi na sefia ya ka say Abrante as a kwanza onu su try former Asante Kotoko play as a kwanza is one why resume training but light training and Abrante no etime ya o recover kakra say ni mu say ebia Saturday and I say omutimi show mo first man no mkutim yes grand final Sunday na ebia na aya as a kwanza etime sia kan ni bi nemum Tijani Joshua ne Shafi Mumuni de ni mu aye data ya nema ensedan ko yi ememrate ni na oba aye Kumasi so a ye tell say na Kotoko management e declare say recruit aye red pick for Asante Kotoko busu ni nya na mi tipe krum man say be who red ni papa minim baby Kotoko supporters ni bia ko say ebi ye na dwuma amanfo antim ye anasa say ube wo bia say red na okonda so wo hwe ko onye football fan man say be who kasie bia fa na mum adeba ko ni hu ni say awareness group no ye Kotoko supporters fe ni bia do not da kwa den time enkan no ka Kotoko communication team no da no omo ene Benjamin Foru kwa temo bo adwuma ye pa because oba Kumasi a omo kiti awareness no de Kotoko players ni bia Sanu Yakuba Felisanan ene bia maso ba ko 3 players no mo da banachi na omo gate no de on be 50 cedi omo kwa na me use say be 20 cedi popular stand na vi center line na 50 Ghana na via 80 cedi na Sunday no na Kotoko be no gate at say benefit ede banners awodo de bebe community awareness say Sunday Kotoko big game bentu sha run about awodo wo Kumasi a anase 4 junction bia na 3 junction bia traffic light we bia anase be bia run about we bia anase triangle yibo bia no omo timi ede banners na bobo miaya sewani so ka che be tim Kumasi ni important Kumasi metropolis a chesa ampa Kotoko omu kepi awareness ni say Kotoko Sunday omo Kotoko sport Garua from Cameroon the Baba Shimo second leg Kotoko operation qualified to the group stage na the money zone after 2008 no Kotoko 8 we qualify at Baba be see akan abo 3 matches wa we ni 3 matches won na the women away combine them out 6 games Kotoko timi qualify so a obetimi akọ quarter finals akọ semi finals say cup position so the city no Kotoko bobo number of games say league in sha second Ghana na mum special competition penfo aja tu e bebo no se ebo na no ka je bo wi ntem kwa na Kotoko sa wo games bia Kotoko support betimi awetene so no sa games no Kumasi nti awareness no de omu create back and red no man say da hu ni bebre krom sa man say da hu red bia bebre red bia so bi no bia red bia polo bia just senda da ono wo kwani bia bia no kwa no ye busy na nyabre so say bia ke be hu bia taxi driver na Kotoko no red na bana man say da we bia efiri ya wa da ekono na mi na Kotoko team no emetemu so ko no ate no madun kan no bia mo landi Kumasi dia ene bia betre say supporters ni be hu ampa team no etimi aba also mi show bibi kire Kotoko team ni ampa omo so to omo tinti obepie mu Asante mantema sa ba penalty as good for omo bo minute na me ye suno obo ase that Saturday no kosi ada Sunday san so omo players nyensa mienu apia ba ko so afi no o ko ba kra ene me ko edema no san so na ba Kotoko so a awareness no adese supporters bi bia to this awareness group supporters group no omo watumi am kisu so omo beketi awareness na ma man for say kotoko ewo match nemum red week ni de and I answer that would be dominance no red color no etimi fly Kumasi any suburbs bia ewo Kumasi metropolis asi Wallace.
Okay enti right nyame adoma ebere na yasa to ansa so di nso why
Matwali
itu nu abedu ana
wuni asese do wan kan yo nti min kwa min se do baba studio tira no ba be team sense sam what ka media because na asabe 4 p.m. na still wakra.
Okay 4 teams na nyame adoma 20th and 21st wom dia kense ne pem so no ehefo
Ashanti Gold Liberty Professionals ana team e Diana Stars omo ana etimi aba na aye media maso kan wo bi
okay media maso kan wo ana omo de sa kense ne bebo so
omo de bebo
omo sponsors
Betway cap uze omo na title sponsor edema sa team si ambubu di uze Betway for sponsor as good Betway sponsor team of Diana Stars Liberty mo omo nya sponsor mo ana make sure say 4 teams you know ebeti baba uze midika play home ma wa che say 2 teams teams no mba bebo no na go me so omo ye man 8 class na omo tisha sa de na as class ni bi ti say Diana Stars ni ade after the ball was now so ya to the team back we be nice good I will share the cap no it include the home and away basis India se mediama only as good no be sia enya draw no mo home and away why betimi away both leg no na on aggregate score why betimi top no na ka wa secure pana yes slot no na ka be Liberty so no team e first Ediana and as mediama o muso asia na bia wa so be na ka ma wa be sia but and then for agent one na tournament no ko check kakra timbenfo de njuro wa delbeta na afse de omu nyina aja to nse se de bibia fitia na wo hwe short term on as aban term as on person omu ye no fast na bia special competition ko e bai ya to say e bia between third and second and third February ye be sa ase no na teams na tumanya sa o ke kana timi abosa tournament no another special competition ye mum dan say wo mbe jabo so no ma bodo home na we na aba be sia special competition na yes abebo ni ti na akoba se teams ni nyina agitum na ni no mo nim se bia ye betwe every 26 ananka normalization committee o ma je sen ka tournament ni be sa afie na bia but o mo de stamp petition na say o mo so tournament no 19th and 20th of January nti no ana o ma je atuma say ya say asia o ma be so bibia asesa bia na so man sa ntwe anko animu bi nhye bia ene bia de piano said cram in saka from Betway and from a year team 4 teams national no and say Friday Saturday best Thursday kwa na teams ni na Betway na fo bia nka no mu nya be logi hotels out there wo bia first of boase no important say be Friday
Asempa FM
na be sia no ma ye o press conference ni ade na Saturday o mo de games na tia ahyehyɛ so Wallace.
Okay, and yeah, bad idea. But special competition there must be. Send a nema ACL kono. It's 4 teams in Betway for so smarter. When we say Kebio Menya Kotokone as account na some other teams bia. Almost all following a cardiac account na Betway on one echo. But when you are sanction,
no percent communion 8 class. And in Kebia Kotoko, Nebia Kotoko, Benanka and Koya. No one so any Kotoko Bena, a year time Biaba Bubi. They say Kotoko Swan Yabre. Nti akobasa na say a delay tournament no and nti na bia ga oma acaptain short but come they has be any some other 2 clubs be can one can say that bad because they are so form since coach back can grant by 6 matches obi answer wa say me dia makra 3-1 say toko so we ni 6 matches obi antimi share team e say akra so fo kwa ni ma timi ko ntinka omo ye no saa anka betimi afa but still confirm what they say for no on best back no monum omumum etimi abodi ahye Betway animunyam
20th and 21st no normalization for na sanction sa match we
19th and 20th
and 20th
okay Saturday 20th near Sunday
okay intino normalization ma sanction na
no sure say no abegina 4 teams no any Betway for omunsi amudi a omudi ye agi team say dwumadi no mo de be ehyehyɛ so no ɛwɔ ɛna pɔni begina say ɛne also omuso twɛ ɛde kɔma ɛyɛ oda aye football no e Ghana asisi aye Ghana Football Association be normalization committee omumum e no betima sanse ama game no yetimi abonti me so say o ma ye ni nyina ewo bra clubs ni nyina sia be 2024.
Okay, right, you better ask nyame adoma e be san kasa biu.
Me so me da.
Asempa FM.
Okay, ampan sam ke Canada so Kobe the scavenger ewa ha very sana nema Asia kwanyame adoma ochina eye ukwada hu enti ochina mehwe nim se the sports reality show ba ko bepem so na clubs ahodo makoma ko be se dunsia ewa Ghana ha no uye obi a unim nwumto na so waye him anase eye sports eye team CBA ma clubs na se na Barcelona ne Manchester obi no na odi aba na obeto no kama ojumedie so ehwe nim se sabre de hwini akiri obeya udin sa akwa but yeguso ya na se obi diska bi ba me de be ma na so obi di achede bi ba me wai kakra bi na me aka no ayede e de amount enti obese o register edema sa special reality show ya nyame adom ochina even every Wednesday wa betia tonwom edi ama club ya no club be club no anthem kama na him kama obe compose wa onwom enye se okofa obi nwom bi na de aba o de ehwe Kobi baba enti no de ma fa we fa ma Kobi obi na compose Kobi de
Odio Sura bibano kumefika odido Amana kwae Sura bibano kwae kodomo odido Odio
Okay, it's no. What about you compose nyom bi say we obi na compose ma Kobi. A special edition for Kobi. No uko internet so obi am hackew. Enga so afare nyom. We aigbenyom ai mu adene ba. Enti Kobi, chechama form. Chechama form. When your course be say
menya be say 19 course so far. Enti na china no da chi bia say first be 10 be frame ya no pa no.
Okay.
Me and my mom time on family. Na my mom mo pepa nso aba.
Okay.
O frame ya anadwe a make me receive call no kama.
Okay.
Said the na ne benyina me dia yemo no. But etina after 10 first 10 e be sa frame no. Omo na me consider say no bibia be hye me sa until some do be studio hand here bibia hye me amensa
modalities no out of our discretion and now den ko for be studio check me
na evidence so say wadi ka chirim say bibia nda chiri obi ba na mfanse wadwum say oba be ni laptop say Asempa star we ja Asempa
ko be no ne Philip ngasa no we ya say o odi poro ne ba we o say o Philip enfreme yakasa so sama no
wa adaya
ti adaya prof baby am one one no me here
la baby awo wa
ana se mi ngasa mi here lo refe
you we daddy na dey be ko eti ya hinya refe kwa che eti prof bibia didedi message wa opese oba no sanfre telephone number
club binyom
ebia wo de se fankoba enyum na waye na nada ena omo ne house boy waye fankoba nyuma o de fabra waye house folk nyuma fabra waye kotoko oba obeto waye ma microphone no na wawato na say ya
hwehuma from now to December na
nkanya bad because betimi aye ne ya selective kakra so wo de no ye ho ne ho ye be sama another chance into chance no oba biem na nya dia oma biem enya nyumia na so de ba enya nyumia nya oma biem o ba so address nya kura unwam kura
so dress kama
o dress na ngasa se nya studio ha de untimi ba
ntimba ho
so dress kama
dress na se wa hu bibi no
me hu bibi prof nano ada mani twa ba gubizo nye o he atade e sere na oh se obi betimi ase team atade aba ba nye se ye ka se o babuton mama team na akose na atade ntino abofi kura na ade ba because camera wa ha your cameras wa ha ye djuma that time gift you ha a otwa am obi ahwe mi enti o ba address na se hia enko fadi mo wa no le obi ato o nya ye star o jare kama oh it is very important because ni nya betimi dey Thomas ni nya dey
better ba hwe na moto ma hwe se bibia
ni hwe ba utwa mo mani ma ko ni simu ye tiro utwa mo ha mehu prof enemu ha uhia dictator na we say etisi an etisi o fa ya e water fa etisi enye
Odio Sura bibano kumefika odido Amana kwae Sura bibano kwae kodomo odido Odio Sura bitokwa ngata bana demigo amagande timagbalio Odio Sura bitokwa ngata bana demigo amagande
oh dabi akwa tunyo ma ne no kwa ya fa
the heart of lions we them saw my heart of lions to my sense should be 0244 261902
okay
0244 261902
okay
and today over there you crowd send message say o mpese na maybe yes na me hu say udino registered na fe yenkonkodenku yanim
okay
anti bibia kama nti me so dem dey to no dressing here number 1
ene dware no
because you ha e ko ni sina ebu ahe edu dimi nwura keke e na wo banso a enwum na wo ba beto wa wonyum
enye se bia
enye se
team bi no afa ho na be yes ah oni wadi bia sia brantie me nte mo nka
Embesa o just say embesa kura safina o ba se na ko fa ankwa kotokwe ma ho ma ti amete kotokwa ma o lo ma abu kotoko ho eni ji o su ami si me sa obo
I still as a 94.7 FM soon as we so tieno yen ko ma me lose quest ho na fe terms and references for ad hoc committees na mo tieno won fa won komo enyan ma me lose quest boyemu why
Technical Development Committee. The purpose is to produce a proposal on how the technical aspects of football in Ghana should be run in order to develop the game to produce long-term sustainable results. These results are focused on ensuring that football is run from the grassroots up, identifying and training the best talent Ghana has for the game. And so we posed a few questions to this particular committee to get the conversation and the discussions going. In terms of expected outcomes, the final document will address the following areas. The committee may include other relevant areas that will enhance these outcomes. What are the key technical issues facing football in Ghana? How is the development of football being affected? What should be the guiding principles to establish world-class technical leadership for football in Ghana? How can the game be developed at all levels to produce the best talent? Which bodies should take ownership of this development and how should they own these areas? Example, the role of the GFA, the role of the government and ministry, and so on. How do we establish a national football directorate? What should its core mandate be? So that's the Technical Development Committee. I move on quickly to the Referees Committee. And the purpose is to produce a proposal on how the refereeing of football in Ghana should be done in order to restore faith in match outcomes, because we all know that has been one of our challenges, that people don't really believe in the outcomes. The document must propose practical ways in which the standard, integrity, professionalism and commitment of refereeing in Ghana will restore the confidence of all stakeholders in match outcomes while enjoying the game. Some of the key questions we're posing here for the expected outcomes are: the final document will address the following areas. Of course, you can add other areas too. What are the key challenges facing refereeing in Ghana? How can referees become more professional, devoid of corruption and malfeasance? What sort of training should FIFA/CAF possibly support us with? What is the right level and structure of compensation for referees? What sanctions and enforcement regulations should be? What are the sanctions and enforcement regulations that should be introduced to the code of conduct to ensure adherence? What are the current methods of continuous referee assessment? Are they adequate? What should be revised or added? Should there be an ongoing GFA accreditation process for referees, maybe every couple of years? How are referees selected for games? Can this be automated, randomized, or randomized to minimize collusion and maintain objectivity? Moving on quickly to the domestic league. The purpose is to produce a proposal on how the domestic league in Ghana should be reorganized to be engaging to Ghanaians and people outside of Ghana, profitable and sustainable through improved management and execution. It's really important that we have the confidence and the joy to support our own game. In terms of outcome, the document should address the following areas, which again you can add to. How should the league be managed? When we say that GFA / independent body / a hybrid approach, what is the current profitability of the domestic leagues? What's the most appropriate licensing model? What are the current statutes on this, and what changes need to be made? What is the right level of investment for the different divisions, Premier, First Division, and so on? What will be the ideal investment model? Sole proprietorship, joint ventures, limited liabilities, community-based? What should we do? What are the right models to make the leagues profitable and sustainable? How is player welfare currently managed by the club, and how can it be improved? What are the key pillars of their welfare? What are the standardized player club? Will a standardized player club contract be helpful? What will make matches more entertaining to attract venue attendance and TV viewing of matches? National Teams Committee. To produce a proposal on how the national teams, football teams in Ghana should be developed properly to win medals in international competitions. We're a winning country. We want to win more. And some of the expected outcomes are, what should be the stated vision of Ghana for her national football teams? What qualities must they project for Ghana? How many national teams, male and female, should Ghana have? Please take into consideration investment needs and ongoing expenditure. And specifically, how many international competitions should Ghana's national teams be engaged in, taking into consideration the CAF and FIFA regulations? How is player welfare, again, at the national level managed, and how can it be improved? What are the key pillars of their welfare? How should bonuses, if any, be determined? How should their training and coaching be organized? What should be adequate camping facilities? Is there a need for a second pram, for instance? Should we establish academies, or how should they be staffed? What should be the strategy for female and male teams? How about senior versus junior teams? What should we be doing? The Marketing and Sponsorship Committee. Purpose: to produce a proposal on how football in Ghana should be marketed to attract maximum sponsorship to domestic and national teams. And I know many of you here are club owners and club managers, so I know this is a particular pain you feel a lot. Suggested outcomes. What are the key challenges facing sponsorship for Ghanaian football? What's the right level and format of marketing to attract sponsorship? What are the benchmarks of countries running football similarly to Ghana? And what are the characteristics of countries that Ghana should emulate? Should we emulate, for instance, an EPL model? It's only an open question. What are the typical sponsor expectations? Does football management in Ghana meet these expectations? And if not, how do we do so? What's the right operational model for marketing and sponsorship? Committee, or should they be permanently staffed? How should sponsorship revenue be allocated for the purpose of enhancing football clubs' finances as well as overall football development in Ghana. And finally, the Communication and Promotions Committee. The purpose is to produce a proposal on how football in Ghana should be communicated and promoted to improve engagement, understanding, and commitment to the game. How is football currently being communicated and promoted in Ghana, national versus local? And how do we project them even to Ghanaians right here in Ghana? What are the opportunities to use football as a more positive tool in our country? What will it take for the focus to be on the positive skills football embodies? It's really important because there's so much skill and so much tenacity. All the positive things involved in football sometimes I think are overlooked. How can these skills be transferred to other aspects of our country through discourse? How can the game be strategically positioned more positively? And what will make the media focus more positively on the game? So these are some highlights from the terms of reference. I will hasten to add that just for the purposes of everybody here, we as a normalization committee have listened to many stakeholders who have shared ideas on these aspects, and we have our thoughts as well. But we believe it's important to widen the net, bring many stakeholders in before the final plans are fine-tuned. So this is not to say that there aren't ideas in-house, but I think it's important that we get as many ideas together as possible before we take it forward, so that we all commit nationally to make this game what it really needs to be. Thank you.
Okay, and Mame Lucy Quest. Wono ana adult committees no chere omo terms and references omo ebe adwuma yenkwa ma no so ntempa so na fe Dr. Patrick Ofori we chairman of the national team committee na ene omo swearing in ceremony epem so na omo kan tam din se omo be adwuma 4 weeks no maboa emanema etia kwe doc ye mawadwo. Hello doc.
Hello.
Yeah, ye mawadwo.
Yeah, me.
Okay, so we bia come there. Okay, yatu nka che ne wa ne hu se wa baje sa di brei se obeboa emanema etimi akoye enimnim dia ukita fi etama we journalist akozi se obedu empempenso a watimi sa dui dia na komu ansa na mpemfo to nsa dia fro se be sa adwuma yi.
I think maybe obi I recommend Nema one of the members until or friend some family CV near them. Not me seemingly within catchment area that I will be able to do that. And see, my bedroom can I think me contact me back. Not so they've checked through linking. I'm not picking it over. So if the committee sit on what I've done before and what I'm currently doing, that's it. Or more interested, they will contact me. And I think some weeks back now, I'll be contacting him for swearing or so. And to sign up for it.
Okay. Na me san radio baako ma hu se Samuel Osakufo vice chairman edema committee awo ana ye head no me se so fire kokko enso ye member Frank Edu Junior eginam ana afi eboko atu honom ana gift apia member Charles Kojo team Mickey Charles honom ana Francis Esau Edu enso secretary ho na una wo appointed Sankofo se omo na obetimi o madi sa adwuma yi.
Me pacho then I think they all came on with what they've done and what they are currently doing. So they came based on the criteria that the committee saw a fit. So
okay. Now, Anyabia, when you mom da?
Oh, for Mickey Charles, Mickey Charles as a journalist, I know him as a supporter of the national team because during my time at the national team, he traveled with us in Malawi, Kenya, and a couple of places that we went to. And Samuel Kofo, we were friends. Edu, a seasoned corporate executive, Wood Profile, MD, Caravan, MC. And I know that he's been a former board member of Kotoko, and then also one person who has sponsored beach soccer for the past 10 years.
Gifty is also a female footballer. One also I'm a female national team. A book to seasoned journalist of graphic communication that we've read with not as feminist and conferences before.
Manya overview of the Ejuma Ambabe no who was the head of this particular committee no Uhuni Amasen.
I think they're very refreshing and challenging. But I think the composition of the team, meaning the dynamics and the varied experiences that they bring to the table, gives me confidence that we can do a good job.
4 weeks, enough. And Mama said, "Move it to Yamajumano."
Sonia, you know, football people, Obia, Wababy, okay, and Penny normalization committee, and they're all in a hurry to relinquish, do their job and leave. And it's a 4 weeks minimum. A year, your table, will work within that. And I'm very grateful to the team members, the commitment and dedication that they've shown so far, given time that we should meet. And they will check it the terms of reference. Now. Every committee is supposed to meet at least twice a week, at least 10 a meeting. And I think almost as why you man of the draw now by engaging the stakeholders, and I will go and run those engagements, no amount more fine-tuning terms of reference in the mind. And to some of the engagements, they've done that with request for their meetings with the various stakeholders. And then we see how we can also fine-tune that and then also research into other advanced countries and what's getting there and how we can also adopt some of the best practices and inculcate in our game.
What do you Dr. Penny Ewa Disium? A mom of 4 weeks, and then Sir Juma Baby na or forecasting to the future. Our predictions are the end a bit outcome. No,
I wouldn't want to speak as an individual because it's mainly a collective team effort. We have varied experiences and differences and also orientations that we bring to the table. But as much as possible, whatever we will present will be a collective team effort and a collective delivery that each member feels that his or her views and her understanding and her research and everything has been taken into consideration.
Okay. It's necessary. Movia, Yamia Doma, Yamuba, mobile document, the Gun Krata so, Eddie Jawum.
No part.
Okay, sir, documentation, you know, or recommendations best and said, Yamu, every year, Modiagun Kratasono, Mamma Bessan to also be implemented, and I say after 4 weeks, no, you be Jamu Quine, Eddie, if you committee now, and go for Abbey Sedumano.
I think that I know the normalization committee in a bit decided, and it's something that we all will be willing to take a back seat. Get the policy document together so that the Miniho and I say team be anyone no will be faster. Your vision there to develop our national teams. Not here go by. We all will be proud of it. Capello did it for England, and now we see young English players playing in Germany, something which was formerly rare. So England, a team ball, I overcome the curse of penalties. So it means there is something that if you are able to develop a good blueprint and you are committed to that and you invest in that, you can develop and get some results out of it. That's what we are looking at.
Okay. What the game nature? When it and Yedi Kaya Obidi BBC Eba.
Obidi BBC Eba.
Yeah, Bobo Adrian and Chebiano say, Yede Babe Juma, football for any bida.
Football people have done that, but as to the implementation of it, I know the English FA undertook that exercise some 10 years ago They went to Spain, they went to England to study and know where they can fit in. Klinsmann started a similar project with the German Federation. He didn't live to see it, but when Joachim Low, his assistant, continued, it ended up giving them the trophy. The Dutch have started a project with Koeman, and I know Belgium has also started a project that trickles down, and we all see the fruit of Belgium in terms of even player export. France have done that, and we've seen the outcome. And I think the CFC San Kopono, near BB, near committee to it. Not yet, maybe an will be holding each other accountable towards that. Ghana football will be the ultimate win.
Nessa, adwuma ebede kakra mo besa to kwan nyina kakra wo makohwe other models ansana mo abetena sekra na
not necessarily, and I don't think that the normalization committee will have the budget to support that. But individually, if should in case it be a penifoni be our contact and answer what to plan in the course of the period. Not say within Europe, wow, German and through email. With our contacts near this, we should be able to do that. And some of us have also built contacts in the game that will seek to leverage on that.
Na me hwe transition no se obi huhu ma obi akeka mo de mo ba be ye ensenchene de agunkrata so e de ama e bia a different committee na e bia da achi bia no wo ma be san to aso wo mo be to aso amoba o meka se bia models ya amokofa enya bia anya applicable ne ho koneaba se bia mo ana mo ye ana mo amo san to aso implemented ya and they will not allow you a burden of proof no e mo am ho e wo san hye mu na ne ya mo ba be ye after 4 weeks mo ja to na obi abeto aso no hu sa transition se possible.
Possible, and sometimes it's better to be a John the Baptist to prepare the way for the rare Christ. And I think what prosperity will judge all of us, and what all of us, the answer may book Klinsmann Mudi, may book Capello Mudi. They didn't actually live to see the end product of what they envisaged, and that is something that we think if you're able to do that, not that you're committed to it, you always feel vindicated and feel strong. It's like a teacher. What you are glad here. Now when we TV so announce it, then I will teach a few Asempa FM. That is the passion and the joy that we all look forward to. Getting that we were all once upon a time part of shaping and creating an identity for Ghana football.
Okay. 4 weeks here, hope some bet in the argument na another extension of more weeks, no mandates na.
I hope not, especially we be to all support your bonfire man. The building could near to me anything, so that two people can come and take over the running of the day.
Okay. Enti where what the Dr. Penny wa disuam wonti kroma bi na say na wo akire kakra yi mo be de no mahia na minim say other members of the committee no so omo individual job mo be de mahia.
And I don't know there may admire so much about the members. Some of them are willing to take up lead from their work so that in the next few weeks or so we can put a lot of things together. Some of them are changing their travel plans in order to sacrifice and get it out of it. No matter how you look at it, everyone on the committee loves football one way or the other. And it will forever remain our passion. And some of us, it's not just our passion, it's also somehow our career. And that we need to push and make sure we can begin. And journalists like you and the ordinary fan on the street will be proud to wear the national colors, and we all can celebrate with our legends.
Okay. Meja hoy ana ni etwa to kwa say 4 weeks stipulated time no abayin football ye taxes no ahene ye wide amamo e wo sa adwuma amba be mu.
I can tell you we are not taking anything.
Muna mo se mo nyehwe na mo na se mo ma mo hwe.
You know, when or more committee, and so I don't think that they will be in a position to accept anything. And person who use you, and the main person may be or more time or more day bahon. Now the Tiomoka. And they did that amount for the better. Can I FIFA HIA normalization committee amount for a year?
Doc, so what can you say there? And I said, Dr. Kofiamwa, I know your head of the normalization committee. One more Abain so and one more desanche tia bano. Minum in the Bubua, Ebeka say because we discussing on so was cow mojere, El Mujumedia Mudion. They said in a more mobile committee, Bosume, now trim Makuma Kuna Peno, Mosamonyery.
Okay, the difference between Yene or Monete, or more or less. About a full-time job for the period, and then these are not being paid from the FA coffers. It's FIFA who decided say obey your mocha. If they present our names to FIFA, say a year you must pay, and FIFA decide to give us something in the form of allowance and also honorarium, we will be affected. But for now, we see it as a call to serve our country. And something that we all love doing. We've done pro bono services for football teams and athletes. And I think this may go down as well.
Okay. Referees Committee, Technical Committee, Domestic Committee, Marketing and Sponsorship Committee, National Team Committee, our head, and our Communications and Promotions Committee. Officer, who observation be and can see the count?
Well, I think it was a brilliant idea in terms of what they are doing. And I hope that maybe the technical committee will add something like research and development. And that aspect of the sport science, they need to look at it because the game has moved really into sport science. The nutritional refinement, the technology needed. I think researching into these fanatic kids that have been abattoirs, it's something that we need to do that. And it's through the research that we get to know how do we even play under extreme conditions, moving into altitude, how does the team set up and all that. And even the coach education model that we should adopt. And I think the technical committees are up to the task and they will look at all that, although it may not necessarily be their mandate. But after all, I think they've done a good job. And I was impressed with what I heard this afternoon.
Okay. Over the committee be Eshemra can win for so
you'll be jumping the gun. If they had given us terms of reference before engaging the stakeholders, you need to so Omar started from bottom up. Omar call the various constituents and Omar based on Omar Omar they develop the various subcommittees. Based on these work now, subcommittees never submitted to them. That will inform how the statutes and the laws should be organized.
Okay. Dr. Patrick Ofori, Chairman of the National Teams Committee and the Man Normalization Committee. You better say enumerate Ambrase Kwansoni Din Sauso. Okay. Inti the doctor Bisia na Sedu de Moa briefly. Sedu, Yankwe, Mike Neodia.
Well, Medase, said before Dr. Baby Crano, Nami Bisamian, some Bisam questions be brave. And I think say from Anapa or more the committee network. Maybe some questions be brave, and I doubt say many answers if he normalization committee no. But it looks as if say Ghana Hana Dudwana MP Adiadiem and it's becoming a culture, it's becoming a part of our way of life. So that is why people can be lawless and so go scot-free. Because say Yadimaya Juma, some of these committees sebi ka ehuni faso. Mekase ehuni faso because I have asked some few questions and maybe Sabim Waha before Mako doc ni comments no so. I think he was being diplomatic and now or try so obedoji questions in be or some emphasis are Sebi it has no correlation and relation with these ones. Where Klinsman Modia or Capello Modia or they were commissioned by a team that was going to use the documents. As a meeting here, no friend say, oh, many proposal be how I'll be host sports night. What am I say? One I will be sir. Until said watch now Jai sports night, I'll be to me a bash or bottom na the. You understand? But in this case, over formulated document at all. As in the NDC for a formulating NDC manifesto for 2020. And now the emphasis says send NDC the war before 2016 election. Now NDC for election 2016 manifesto no. Almost or my for Ghana for boy and hoka. Have your manifesto at all. 2016 NDC MPV we need almost find ejuma. Where does it work in this world? So I ask myself, say, well, what will be the difference between the ad hoc committee any 2017 November or Cape Coast the GFA for the difference be no. There's no difference. A policy document.
No, we the first time here.
That's the point. And the year before the year before year November now, or meant to implement no more. No. Oh, me need Ghanaian or I say any loud idea.
It was participatory.
That's the point. Yes,
football.
Yes, that's the point. Media and stick or swag had a representative. Other bodies, women football, PFAG. Ministry of Youth and Sports. These are key stakeholders with the Premier League club, Division League club, Women League football, Regional League football, juvenile football. All these group of people share, and here the what we call the Cape Coast Summit. And formulate policies, documents, and the documents are formulate. I said policies are formulate. A big national team management because I say, Papa, General Secretary. Isaac Alex Asante. A presentation on national team management. And now the chairman of the technical department. Also answer. Also by presentation on national team management from the government's perspective.
That's right.
And Alex Asante here national team management from the GFA's perspective. And normally document no code some conformity and how best the government and the GFA can run football, which is all Papa Mr. Papa and also can say how the stakeholders, i.e. government, and these are things that people have done. But I'm saying that a policy formulation that is run by administration, depending on the discretion of the administration, depending on the vision and the policy direction of an administration. And the documents we are doing. So next FA administration no ba. Not signing a vision because don't forget say the next administration they will go and campaign.
Yeah.
They will go and campaign on a certain direction.
Yeah.
And so campaigning say media in my tenure no, I won't play any national team competition. I have in my first 4 years I'm looking to build grassroots footballer. Do you think this document will be of use to them?
Never.
It will not be. It will not. Obi Krabe Tiwaba say me my administration I want the leagues to be autonomous. Leagues, munko companies. I'll use the FIFA regulation now. Statutes now can say my role is to take care of refereeing. My role is to take care of the other aspect of the game. Until as a company, no more animal league.
Me can say one of the first seminars, no, the media cry involved apart from the recent one, you.
Oh yeah,
was baby.
Yeah. You be forest without
for cry by.
I do Alisa.
My FIFA tariye say, and now fee.
I remember
certificates.
I remember.
I'm coming banya kumo a BB on legal issues. On the choir, 9 km fast trips, and then and
points. Yeah, I remember.
No some outcast said there be say first and points no points deduction no. Oti no na club no. Otu eska de ani obetia kotoko betia decide say obefo de unqualified player. No peska to all.
Yeah.
No obetua.
That's the point.
Well say na first because 40 points no if ni accumulated points ni ma. And no na count.
Yeah.
Jomo yes documents wey na to ano kwan banya komo na ye you. Emo me presentation come back clubs no decide say o mo pesa na no say uti club u ka say enye fine na yen fast trips ni ho aba enfa ente clubs no we na ka say fine otu eska ni ya okọ obeti ya club na person e boni a obeti ya peska na
to yeah
we winning game na because the points no
every football club no 3 points in paramount
very good
and they can go to the extent of sacrificing everything
it is to
get 3 points so that's the point. So I'm saying that policy formulation at the discretion of your okako yusu policy formulation at the discretion of near all call ako yusu and then you envisage like I've mentioned. I'm going to bomb Medina, George Free, Kate, Palmer, Nanayao, Papa Idano, also free. I like Grisa. They will all campaign on a specific, based on a specific vision that they have for football and how they want to see football. And once they win, they will ensure say vision now the campaign and they implement it. And they say a contract in your opportunity, it becomes a white paper. I bet gather dust like since woman the Cape Coast gather dust too. Because in Kani Papa Mua they should have revisited the Cape Coast Summit the every for the 2-1. Don't forget say even in 2015 because you're re-electing what Tamale Minister Kaya or put up a certain document. That's right. I don't know if you remember that because I can say you are at that summit. There, yeah. That document is there. Have we asked questions? That's the point. So document is a bit so there for me and where I sit, I have mentioned that the 3 critical committees that are needed, they have not even mentioned it. And it's so shameful that the committee is doing every effort to extend this mandate. And it's so shameful. It's so shameful that they want to do everything to extend their mandate for no work done. Because today, see, I can say physically within the last 120 days, which is 4 months, Adom I don't go and tell us they are form a committee. Because we mentioned, we know how a research is done. Even getting the people at the place where they are comfortable. You didn't do that. You brought the people to an uncomfortable place. I said crocodile. People don't know how crocodiles behave. And you say crocodile now beating so you say crocodiles do not act when they are on land. People do not know. Crocodile. Even one crocodile saw the one and no be any say. No be any say. See, what you do suffer and no unless all do saka the tekema. Crocodile on fan sang again can't take a manner. Oh, power to me, Aqua could be the choice I won't take a man. I just say, who can take a man who can't obey. Maybe we need Jesus. Maybe I'm going to be a member. I mean, Lampty, and so a sports journalist, Bakwa, or also FSA, Betiabua, Emmanuel Etia Quadia, my zero the moon, Eddie, another wonderful research, another perspective, another dimension of the issue. No, Etienne Saba, Inti Uncle Milamti or Nereson on also Uniama. I mean, Wajo. Okay, and I'm forced to only boxing, but I'm say, my mistake is here because you can't journalism. Oh, Kuma, Ukraine, men, when the market what show, Egusu cry, a Shasson Nema Asia Conabia boxing, and I'm here as a honor, a Tradianusa, into all day blocks Kakra, at a stadium honum. Mijia Passer Udi, Senema Asia Cost of Normalization Committee, one would you media Mudiachi, ad hoc committee, see, or I didn't
Kobi, Eddie Kano, Prof. Medawase. Now, me driving and between no Kobi. Mama master pressure na me cause so much pressure na for me so. About this program be ankof we to jumno. Mama master and I think that you guys need to be commended for such a wonderful thing. Prof, what you said be the normalization committee, you know, in the name say Omubutaya at the Hono at the far how to help to reorganize Ghana football after the Anas Army Anas Esposino in himself some buyer whether somebody is right or wrong. It is Jumash or Monsa said Omubomodena almost stabilize it and a Ghana football non a content they should bring it back on track. That is the mission. From the word go no. Normalization committee, no. If they have any committees, if they have any agenda, if they have any objective, just after the inauguration, no, they should make it clear to Ghanaians to know. The mandate is 6 months. In the 6 months, no, this is what we're going to do. These are the other committee I set up. I say some are free stakeholders, no. If it's about communication, we give it to the communication ad hoc committee. If it is about sponsorship, we give it to those who are in charge of sponsorship. If it's about organizing our league,
we give it to the committee. Until by this time, no, with just about 70 something days to go, no. Now, so that at the end of the day, you now concentrate on the elections. Because then my boss, my brother, be a Casisiano. The normalization committee should rather focus on how to come out with the ideas on how to go into elections. Because the next GFA president, Professor, whether we like it or not, he would bring on board his own ideology, his own principles, his own leadership style, and how that he can also achieve what he wants. In the idea of normalization in the area, now so he's just like trying to set the platform, put the perimeters in place for whoever is coming to be the next GFA president. But it looks normalization, every time almost start here, about the next election is not their agenda. They are looking at issues for me that they can even deal with it without even coming out to inaugurate any committee. So the committees are more it is their responsibility. Whether they should get in touch with Professor Wallace, we want you to help us in looking at how do we communicate our football. We all know how Ghana football has gone into the trenches, so help us with communication. So Prof is more or less like a consultant. Prof will now know how to go about it. It is not necessary that you should travel outside the country. Professor, with social media, with the power of technology, you can still be in Ghana here. It's maybe a 1 month, Professor, we have given you the responsibility. Oh, yeah. The normalization can sit down. Maybe they can identify one or two people, call them, come and see that, and then rectify the thing that Professor has done. There you go. You don't need to bring all these people on board. In one community, you have more than 7 people. What are they going to discuss? And for me, in as much as we have to check the work of the normalization, media mania and Jekra, they should rise up. They have less than 80 days to go. They have to start cleaning up things, mopping up things, winding up things. Because for me, some of us will never sit on the fence if they come out to request for any extension. Extension, some of us will not let go. They have to work and work quickly and faster. Now, finally, Professor, how could you give such a committee 4 weeks on Munkonyo Jumano, and then you are saying that they should meet twice a week? And most of these perform appointing, they are all engaged. Now, Osha Upreambono, all cast of man in production, you were mentioning it. Some of them are engaged. So how do you bring them on board and say that within 4 weeks they are meeting twice a week? Meaning how many meetings are going? 2 times 4. And that means they're just preaching about 8 times or whatever. This is not enough. It is a serious committee. We are normalizing Ghana football. It is not a chat play. Many of our then they say are going to AD. So what you are saying? In a nutshell, no, the normalization committee should come out and come out again. Because in terms of reference, fantastic. Fantastic. But that is their responsibility. With an adult committee or not adult committee, and anything they do, you don't need to set up people, you don't need to bring on people to come and sit down and say, we are meeting, we are discussing, you are discussing that. Now, information that ever since where is that information? When are they going to handle that information? Until much as a committee or most set up, they are not going to give the issues to the committee for them to do their own imbalances and then give it to the normalization again for them to also do their own check and balance before they come out with the final decision. Come on, what are we doing to ourselves? In the Prof, under normal circumstances, let's call a spade a spade. The timing for the Adom committee is wrong. And the time is wrong. Until reference point, the normalization committee can handle it. Within these 70 days, they can do it. If only they want to do the right thing. Apart from that, Prof, I don't know what they are because it's becoming unbecoming.
Okay. Well, everyone say you may Adoma, a best out was where the Dinkomona, Yenya, a dramo, because he said, Ibehu and Sakra Papa, away. My car, some Bakucho before I go. Ghanaian sports journalists are part of the problem.
I thought the normalization committee would have to identify that area. Prof, who we program now, go and listen to yourself. The introduction we are here, I will start your program now, and then listen to some of our colleagues journalists. You understand where I'm coming from. As a serious nation, in this normalization time, I agree. Ghana sports journalism is one thing that we must take a critical look at. Debbie Metaka said, Professor, all of us were part of the damaging of Ghana football, the brand of Ghana football. All of us are part of destroying the communication of Ghana football. And then look at the people that have been appointed on committees. When you have the Ghana Football Association, you have people in the communication department, the likes of Bosma and Tamimu Issa. And then today you set up a committee. These people who have been with the FA for more than 10 years, you are now bringing them in a committee where they are down. Somebody is coming from somewhere who has no idea about football communications to come and be the chairman. So what are we doing to ourselves? Look at somebody like Otia Kenten, the whole technical director of Ghana Football Association. Another committee has been set up. He is a member. And then you look at the whole referee, Ghana, the whole referee. You went and appointed somebody who has never been a referee before as the chairman of that committee. And after Omudi Nisibai, the top Franco has come out to say that nobody has contacted him. And I'm very sure there are a lot of guys who have not been contacted, but they cannot come out and say it. Into Professor, we need to take a look at what we are doing now, just to avoid a true story in the near future. Thank you very much, Professor.
Medase. It's Mohamed Abilamti, and also a journalist, ordinary Abekano. Sedu, Bonoboy, Nian Soreso.
I think say near Mekano and yet different from near Okano. And I am tempted to believe, say, many of us, we are not real. I'm tempted to believe we are not real. We just speak because of our personal interest, and then not the general good of all Ghanaians. And see, I can see the start was when you positions. Nkofobia na omo customization committee ni credible, and even their members not credible. Na say ne G position I think say a hard way. And for me, I don't think we can continue this way. I'm so sorry. We can't continue this way. If we would, we were told say it is your country, your community, and yourself, and not your family. But we have turned it all around to ourselves, our family, before even our community. Time in already every family, so maybe community. So I mean, we can't continue this way, and it's so shameful that you have to do at this stage. And I've said, my station committee, any minute or may spend beyond 31st December, I'll see them as failures. I'll see them as failures, and I'll have a different perception about them and their membership. Because on my several pronouncements, that this job, it is just a 2-week job. They meant the chairman said no, 2 weeks. Odia don't think so on this your friends saying even when we met the media, I'm share media. Oh, you should French word be something finito. And our chairman said they also we will have packed our baggage and gone. So any minute they spend beyond 31st March, I'll see them as failures. I'm telling you.
Okay, but that's someone five run here, Jumana.
Obviously, even the referees committee, even the referees committee, we do the FIFA circular now and FIFA regulation on running the referees in the association. I see the referees chairman should be a member of the executive committee. So we expect to say the chairman should be one of the normalization committee members. Then your committees are only standing committees of the Football Association. You don't make them an ad hoc committee where you don't even have that standing committee to advise them. Because the referees committee is a standing committee, media committee is a standing committee. These committees, you have made them ad hoc. Which other standing committee are they going to work with? You understand? These are law, and yes, will be born at Jumaka. So I think that day in day out they give cause to disappoint. They give cause to say there's no hope. They give cause to ascertain what an asset say based on the documentary, the foundations of Ghana football is going to be shaking, and it's really shaking
and vibrating.
Yes, obviously.
Okay, I have still Asempa 94.7 FM. So a few messages about. I say hello, Professor Wallace. I hope you are good. Keep updating us with the sports news worldwide. I want to congratulate Team UNR for the massive performance in the just ended Gusa, which took place at Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Ken Ado, aka Buffon, inside University of Energy and Natural Resource, Sunyai, and Odessa, a message. By Ghana pa Ademu, why are you just making noise when they put you there? You can't do anything. You are pulling us back when we are going forward. Oh, this young man does not understand the message he just sent. How will you be happy, Mr. Lamte, when you have Nyantechi in your DNA? You now know the journalists are the problem. God save us all. And only Asempa so Eddie Abam Moses Kwajoba Gomwa Abankrum or say Wale, please. Is normalization committee being paid through Ghana Coffers or from FIFA? Please answer it for me. And only Asema when also Eddie Eba, Mr. Patrick answers our question. I say greetings, champion. Regards to your men, how you see Mohammed Amin Namte as a versatile journalist and not only about boxing alone. Let's also see Chairman General as such. He's got the knowledge in soccer and he will bring it on board. My unflinching support is with the ad hoc committee members. Yao Opuni, Yao, you also do not understand what you just sent to me. Good evening, Prof. You and your panelists' digestion of issues this evening is been wonderful. But please find some cough syrup for Saidu Ademu. Since last week, he's been coughing, sir. From what I've seen, the NC would stay for another 6 months, judging from the pace at which they are carrying out their mandate. From Kwame Chepsa inside Tema, Saidu Nyame Adoma MC we pay immortal. Mr. Mompe confirmation be
the humanity. Who say ka we menu me na say ka me dabe 2 weeks. But we yet me nja aduma no nko da. Okay,
Mr. Prof, good evening. I think we should present the documents to Congress. If the Congress approve it, then it should be made to anyone who will be elected as GFA president. Only that can help us. And only be there. But also Ediaba. He said you can rub your hands on the crocodile's mouth. My name is Jeffrey. And then Asema also Ediaba. I said sorry. The nation's finest presenter was a mistake. Okay, we'll be sending me say a mistake. I don't know Ediba. Good evening, Prof. You are live and clear at Tema SOS Village, and I feel pity for these committees. This is your boy Abanga, and also Edwin Ebijame Ewaha. I said, Prof, in fact, you are doing a great job as a passport power from Tulu to Gatusu at Asofa, and also Edwin Abijakode and Oko. Wale, you are great. Malek from Kasua, and also Dinkomui Abba. Ubin so asked as well as you and Kobe are too much, and only Koma also Eddie Abba Ewahanum. Ubi say good evening, sir. Kwamfashi and Kahu, Amfa Emma. I say, though the normalization committee really know their core mandate, did Echo Asma got compensated by NC. Mark Noonan, the former chief marketing officer for the United Soccer Federation, is a technical committee rather than the marketing committee. Randy Abbey and Kwabena Ejapon got dropped because of politics. Dominic from Achimota and also Edwin Ebai Ewasanema ACL. Obi say okay, Evensia, me special guest be so studio ha. Ura Edward Usu, Army volleyball team no na chairman. Na yanete say Oba Ghana Volleyball Association na one some elections, but elections has been postponed to last Saturday due to misunderstanding between the incumbent Polachu, one current chairman Edema Ghana Volleyball Association and contenders are on studio money 8 such Ura Edward Usu chairman and then sponsor for the Army volleyball team. Yanena studio ha chairman maybe abokode
Pacho
Bibia come on. I mean for the moon pestre cry. It's what in I said okay. Mr. Edward Usu, Army volleyball team on a chairman. Volleyball Association, elective Congress, Intia Maso Aditia.
Michel Tifonia. Say Nentia election to be ambassador. And he say incumbent president na etisuno onu na seven producer or regulated bibia na omu be nominations no onu Troy okay esekuleti say obia o pese obegyina no won kwan se obeba GOC no obefa form no wa fili na your constitution ni trese any member of GVA won kwan se obetumi agina wo ho se unya obi nominate you unya a member to nominate you na unya another member to second the nomination na won kwan se obegyina nti enya fa process mu sa nyame adom mi ankasa mi to me na ko GOC e ko fa mi form ena minya mi nomination gusa nominate me ena polytechnic rep no nominate me ay Dr. Osin second me ena no president Paula Chuna ankasa e be gi form no endorse so anka ni papa mu no se ye ko abato na wo so to bia you cannot be a referee and be a player at the same time. But nyaman ko yi into ono na oye bibia one man show. To ono endorse ye. Ya bibia the election day na nkasa no. Na mo start say on be quote article bi. Na mo dey disqualify ye mo bi. Sa day na ye election.
Da na mo ye election na.
Da na ye election.
Na Mr. Polachu the incumbent no. Oye sa.
Enyo onim or appointee 3-member election committee. And a chairman who started say all go to constitution. I say before ubet me agina for national office no. Just say we regional executive member.
Okay.
But constitution nso na ekura me wa be bia no wa echresa. Wo hu. Wo hwe
as my secret amendment.
Amendment bia nko so.
Okay.
But chese brofo na ya tro no no mpese omuda ni brofo na ni.
Oh, to different interpretation.
Okay. Wo hu. Na ye mra mu no bebia ni o se electoral committee se ya appoint you na ma o Monday se be hwe election so a. You see bra na be den be chere constitution ase. Ba sa na e ko si o. Na Congress for no so se omunti ase. Because on this our mandate no. Wohu intiniente abato number so no said the tofa na makachre on.
Okay, it's na wankasa o contest for the presidency
na contest me pen na me the only contender to President Poasho.
Over the intina na person mo disqualify o.
Well mamika asemichre o we dey need to form who ade bi your Congress na se no assembly sie se unya problem with the constitution and now antiase anya adwuma the next point of call no the current executives. Okay, and the executive have to form a quorum before they can talk on the issue. But unfortunately no that day no there was no quorum because executives no more but well the man is running the show only.
I didn't think executive number. They were not invited.
No, I just said they were not invited. Only the man is only running the show. HRSA or involved in anything.
Okay.
It's not a background na Congress started say or question now. What are they going to tell Congress? So the only person who came was the vice president. And na sports council elected secretary no. Onuko acting. Well, these are the only three. So we couldn't form a quorum. So in the end, no, we have to postpone the whole thing. Okay. So that they will go and meet and then decide on the interpretation, the right interpretation of the membership before we come back.
Okay. Mr. Edward Usu, Army volleyball team no, on our chairman now for say my contest here, can bet me dinkunim over Mr. Polachu.
Oh, nyame adoma ka met me dinkunim.
Oh, okay. Ka bet me dinkunim.
Yes,
nyame adoma. Na person ko jaw sa na ka udinku timi ko dinkunim.
Oh, yes, so jaw say abato de I say can see. Wo ho, na nyame adom na minim mi we amaye ewo mi ground west amaye. Na say na maton mi vision any mi ideologies ama delegates no. Te minim say na ato mo asom yi.
Tema na Mr. Polachumu ma volleyball atintimu kroma na we.
Na wo.
Man kan hwe ntene o ma na bin ye ne de o ba beji.
Na de na bi wo kroma. Cheremi. Mami bisa wasem.
Amina bisa asem. Tu beti aka wasem.
Mami ka masem.
Okay.
Odi wani tu forma. Cheremi Ghana nyina. Cheremi bi obehu just one standard volleyball court. The whole Ghana. Cheremi baby obehu just one standard volleyball court over the whole Ghana. Inte dey na bi. We are far behind. Enkanenu. Now, uko secondary school, sir. During your friends say, as far back as Alhaji Abu Mutaim. Alhaji Abu Bedi, Ghana volleyball president, about 1988. Well, and they bought inter-school tournament. C'est ça mini ukasei. Chez secondary school a obekwa, obo se ye bo volleyball competition. Volleyball ni kwa chi. Ite de na bi. Should be here. These are the things we want to bring on board.
Okay. So what next? Say I want me and Twaba no. Dia na mo be.
Say anu Congress na kasa. Na yama 1 month, at least within 1 month.
Okay.
Na executive members no. Omun transi. Na omun interpreted the actual meaning of that portion of the constitution. Nature say who is eligible to stand? Well, and who is eligible to vote? And as I say, I call it maybe I train Congress on Bebam.
Okay. It's Uheni Okikaya. As a Ghana, any football normalization committee, no. As a volleyball for Munya normalization, Bebomana.
Yeah, bon pie saying do.
Oh, okay.
Pie boss saying do. Because you know, yenya pe volleyball yi. And it's just unfortunate say last Congress na no yen to me we.
Okay.
Because we all want to develop Ghana volleyball. Inti yen pe trainer military we see we na afi na banko akose ska na obe for normalize embo o man no ye pemputo e Ghana volleyball. Ti e bon pa say endo.
Okay. Say do briefly on volleyball for na fi yenye Adom Suru na.
Well, we say o start here me confirm me ask Sports Act 2016 Act 934 and National Sports Authority no order na ye can among for my yenka no we read section 29 or making it clear say that is section 29 okay, section 29 of the Sports Act 934 say the minister may by legislative instrument make regulations to provide for licenses in respect of matters relating to sports, to provide for fees to be charged in relation to licenses, to prescribe for compliance by national sports associations to the statutes, charters, constitutions, regulations, rules or bylaws. Which are national sports authority say omaye. So maya anka semi baye. The National Sports Authority will be the final arbiter. Okay, say document we need the ejuma. Now the entina yebeko election, and that is the thread now we move kwano we mafano. The same thread normalization committee fashion, because when you want to have election, there are two basic stuff that you must set up: offices, an election committee, and an election appeals committee. So that in Kapapa we in Kasimonia and election committee by fair no say we be a pass it no appeals committee. Na appeals committee fifemu from so one part as my can and you no cre pass ya wakopen baby atna. You don't wait at the election grounds to say somebody is disqualified. But be any we are this thing is happening in terms of rules of natural justice. You can't do this. And so like omo allow for one man to run the show until okotna election day. Now why or no I no so judge. And so I don't think say at this stage it's late for us to make any recommend. Maybe media and Kodai, so within what you are doing. And it's not football for near dear new Koyama for Castle Brain. But GA, only say I raised several. I was the first one that raised issues, and they had problem because the same thing almost started here. The election, I was in Papa for 2 positions on the election grounds, and I was Kweku, Upper President and Upper Vice. What be that? So these things, I think we have grown past where we are seeing some of these things.
Okay.
And I think the Congress of the volleyball, they must speak up. If they will quickly review their statutes, now say, maybe a nomination for FRA, then I mean, I think it's the way forward.
Okay. Edward Osu, final words you say?
Oh, final words they say, say no ye bon pa say executive committee na on be trans no on be ye adwuma pa na ye wo mu gidi so say they will defend the constitution. They will not disenfranchise anybody. About what they can see, there must be a fair play. Say ne be a yensu adwin pa ye di ba no ye betu mi abeboa o my Ghana any volleyball.
Okay. Well, you better say to Safra Mobile. Yami Adom am say fisa breko no. May special assignment for volleyball elections. Na yakumu. Na fe special assignment for volleyball elections. Say be betwenya the right candidate. Na fe yenya duly elected president or chairman for the association betwenya boa ma sports no so etwen say tumpon. E da say to Safra Mobile.
This so me da mo say na me da muti fo nyina se.
Okay. See ya, we dey so but na ma no dey twa to na fe yehwe. Se Yami Adom a ochina ye be say sinkunya biu. Ene enye nkwane ayiwo ade che Yami Adom ochina nso ade che be sa ba chanso enti bonama no na obi a owo bibi sa wane a membisa no onu bisa wo fi
020 722 9946 020 722 9946
okay
na Yami Adom ye ko bibi a dana kwam kama
bibi a kama ho
bibi a
ochina be wo he
ochina de menye freedom kakra
okay
bese me jima ho me kakra
okay
the Saturday Sunday near heal my people
Sunday
yes about college
okay
and obi a opese obadwumadin bia ba me number nam dia to join 020 722 9946 medical kase wa hu bitete ho no ntumi nya dwuma papa nye scam onsem we bibia saint brani empam
enso enye dwuma pa ye na so still scam ensem no so ye de ni
scam onsem na shebre mo sem ti brani we o shebre mo
okay ti ensem so me ba
yes so tell Debbie I'm not referring to you me refer to obi a wa bonti a wo tie so de mi no din komoda bi antinya fe na kize
enye dwuma pa ye but scam ensem me ni se du
scam onsem ene ya mo shebre mo sem but me challenge you because come here and buy police penny be pan frame catch them say why you man for so many years I got 3 years or call retirement half plot crony be then so a police phone to a nation as no you see I will also me say only see o fia or not the chief inspector only kutapa so e ko twitwa homamu o mo anka so ni bi o ko no be du fia na yesu ni na shebre mwasem you be wa o tisi ya itu ya ka enya problem ojiska ena akoda bi yare mo ko hospital ojiska pe ena ye frenu free okura bi ase ni office bi onye police case so beboa ni nyina ni ahomboni o masa homa ewo utiri so na o mu di monitor inti wo sai ni pay ena me tun sa fro se bra heal my people na radin face o monju ye wo o se December no catch say ready to make forest chair me nema bebre e chair me haban ni nduane ade a me fan sankrofo yare temi wadwuma na me and they say omo mtumba chimota forest no omo hui kwa na mfaso ye mande
Yami Adom ochina besa eto so edisansa oso mu na me say wo kasa say no maka madam bi okọ Japan omo nka twi ona ma oti kofi brafie otwede ni ohu bia but say baba Ghana but ontimi sanko bi Japan kro ya madam fi sanko okoto Samsung TV opon adwuma ba wabre oso TV na busuanfo nyina ne gu ani no se kire ma me sen Yami Adom anko mo bebre na ho ye sanko na vie wo se na nema ACL ko Michael Okan ewa ne nkata na kare botom Yami Adom ochina e
Osama say nye den kwara de besa
Yami Adom ochina besa ba na vie wo se na nema ACL ko enti right amenyo ha na afi osoma da ba ko ne fe sen Padibotwe Bernard Padibotwe yes but mo me transcript ni ma odi de bia review Philip 2 AK47 the gunshot man afi mota kwa meja kwa champion mo ne techri eboae e ma ne ma etie kwa gifting anti ma de nyina eno no out in San Mami asa na me ba na ni nka me hage ne pena no na wo keka no asa abasro boko buruku anyi ne eba ana afis doctor na ne bo ama bomo na bomo yiri bomo Yami Adom almost den komo a esunzum komo ana eba koso mo fide na still ASEMPA Asempa 94.7 FM prof masoyeso
Asempa FM
sister waitress Mr. President who me